you, it's Courtney from the Rule Breakers Club with copywriting, business, and life advice for rebels with a cause. In today's video, we're talking about launching an irresistible offer, and I'm going to give you my 4 best tips for how to launch your next irresistible offer to the world that people cannot help but to want to buy. So I see a lot of people launching stuff, and I've helped a lot of people to launch stuff into the world. And so the number one thing that I see people doing, and this is the number one step to launching an irresistible offer, is that you need to start by creating something that people actually want to buy. Now, my job as a copywriter becomes a lot easier when you create an offer that people already want. I see a lot of people doing way too much convincing of trying to tell someone, no, you really need this, you really do, let me show you why. When people already want stuff, you need to create things that they already want, and they're probably already telling you what those things are. I just created a video about this on collecting language to help your writing process be faster, but it's also a great way to get to know your target market. So please go ahead and look for the video on the one way to cut your writing in half and get twice as much done. Okay, so number 1 is that you need to create offers that people actually want by listening to your market. The number 2 thing that you need to do is you need to create those offers and package them up in a way that people actually want to receive them. So I see a lot of people wanting to create e-courses, and I have an e-course and I think e-courses are great, but sometimes e-courses are not the solution to a problem. It's not the best way of packaging up the materials. So before you run and jump into the e-course phenomenon, the e-course thing, I suggest that you think about what is the best way to deliver the information to the audience. What's the best way for them to receive the information? And maybe they've told you how they want to receive the information. So there's lots of other ways of doing things, and I suggest maybe going out there and trying to be unique and find a different way, a unique way that you can package things up for your audience. Tip number 3 is that you need to make your offer really clear and simple. I see a lot of people trying to jam as much as they possibly can into their offers out of fear that if they don't put everything in the kitchen sink in their offer, that people aren't going to see the value. Actually, what happens is that people get overwhelmed. People don't have a lot of time, especially if your market is entrepreneurs, and even if it's not, we're busy. We don't necessarily want another e-course. Maybe we want something a little smaller. Maybe we want something a little bigger. Who knows? But listen to what people want and then just make it really simple and clear. What is it? What's the result? How is it going to get delivered? You don't have to add a million bells and whistles in order to make your offer irresistible. In fact, the more simple and straightforward, the better. Okay, step 4, now that you have a beautiful offer that people want and it's delivered in a way that they want it and it's super clear and simple and straight to the point, the next thing to do is to plan your launch. So there's a lot of moving parts that go into a launch. If you've been through a launch, you know that it can be kind of terrifying. Congratulations for getting through it. If you haven't been through a launch before, that's okay. You just need to try. If you like this video, please go ahead and share it on Facebook and Twitter with all of your entrepreneurial friends. I'm sure they will love it. Everybody wants an irresistible offer, and I will see you next time. Hey there, Rule Breaker. Before I forget, I wanted to let you know on June 10th, mark your calendar, because my friend Amanda Genther, who I'm sure you've heard of by now, if not, you should go look her up, amandagenther.com, amazing sales page designer. We're hosting a webinar on June 10th where we're going to show you our 9 secrets of drool-worthy sales pages so that you can launch your e-course or your next product or program or even your service and get amazing results with an amazing sales page. We know that we've seen a lot of shoddy sales pages out there, and we know that it can be really difficult to figure out how to do this stuff yourselves. It's really not accessible information, and we promise it's not as difficult as it looks. So we hope that you'll join us on June 10th, and until then, we'll see you there. You can click the link below to put in your information and register for the webinar, and we'll see you there.